and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The 2-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Got it by him for the K. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Just 1 for 12 in the series coming in. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 4 for 13 in the series entering this one. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a high chopper. Davis with the throw to first. And that is that. Back here at Park. And digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
2-2 down. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso hauls it in, and there's one away. So here's Wade now.
The designated hitter.
1-1 now. Hard hit, right side. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. And the righty deals. That one the other way, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Marte throws to second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate with just 1 hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
In the air, left field. Taylor moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Here's Starling Marte.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
And a pitch. And another ball. On a line, base hit.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jeff McNeil stands in. The pitch. Got him. One away. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Francisco Alvarez.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is filled up. Step off, throw to first. Marte back in standing. No score here in the second. Ground ball left side, could be two. Underhanded to second, and that's two. Bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for San Francisco, J.D. Davis. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taylor moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Jack Peterson. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
And here is Michael Conforto. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to second. He's safe. The 2-1. And a foul ball. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Conforto tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in San Francisco, on to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. Hit hard, that gets through.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
And there he goes. Cut on and miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. The 2-2 now.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski moving under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's a 1-1. Tapped in front of the plate. Toss to Alonso. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. Thairo Estrada to the plate. He's 0 for 1. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Now it hits him in the chest.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Got him swinging. And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Doubled his first time up. Senga checks the runner. Estrada dives back in safely. Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And welcome back. And now, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses the zone. 2-1. And a foul ball left side. That one misses. 3-2 now.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fouled off left side. Alonso gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. And here it comes. 3-2 now. On the ground to third, diving, and he can't make the play. There comes the throw. Tag, not in time, safe, and it's 1-0. And now Francisco Alvarez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And 1-2.
Miller's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 on, 1 out. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. 2-2 now. Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Righty delivers. Stays alive. And a pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
The pitch. And now 2-2. And that one almost got him. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Marte makes the catch, inning over. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jacob Junis.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Number 34, Jacob Junis.
Here's the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
The left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
2-1 now. Now one missed. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Crawford, and he'll hold on to it, so they get 1. 2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2. First and third, 1 down. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And downstairs.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Here's Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Bases loaded, 1 away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Starling Marte up to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
2 outs. Good eye right there.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Taylor, the runner at third. Ohtani on second. Lindor at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering in the dirt. And a full count now. Ouch, that one drilled him. Tosses to first. Marte retired. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Blake Sabol. 2-1 now. They say you win. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball to strike. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And a foul ball. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Grounded out his first time. Brandon Crawford. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that. In the air, right field. Marte makes the play. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Taylor makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Digging in, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a good eye there. Liner, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. Sends it to Flores, and 2 away now.
That taking yourself double play can be a little tough sometimes because you got to get to the bag, you got to avoid the runner sliding in, but that second baseman did an outstanding job. He's really smooth with it, and he actually made it look pretty easy.
A dive, he's got it. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play. Here in San Francisco, now the number 2 hitter, Lamont Wade Jr. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now Wilmer Flores.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground, 2 ball. The flip over to McNeil. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
That one well upstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. Struck him out looking. New arm for the Giants, Scott Alexander.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Alexander.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Next pitch in the dirt. 2-1.
1 strike.
They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Taylor races for second. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swing and a bouncer. Estrada tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So now here's the Mets DH, Shohei Ohtani. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Left-hand batter waits. They say he went.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here's a slow roller. Davis tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, Davis.
Next offering upstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is 4. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 away. And now Jack Peterson. And he deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swung on, belted. Marte on a dead sprint, racing back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Brooks Raley gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Blake Sable, the next Giant to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
2-1.
The 2-1. Yeah, there's the strike. And now the count filled up 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Out there to center. Nimmo makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tyler Rogers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 1 for 3.
Alonso.
Line drive, base hit.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder,
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Kicks and deals. Puts a bunt down. Whips it to first on the run. Marte retired. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. 3-2 on the way. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now here is Francisco Alvarez. That's in there. And that's strike 2. Got him! 2 gone now. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. They say you win. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for New York, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. At the belt and fires. They say you win. The tying run at the plate. In the air to left center. And Crawford is set down. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The 1-1. That one fouled off. And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
The designated hitter, Lamont Wade Jr.
3-1 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
2 outs, runner at first. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Next offering is in for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up. The
1-2. And that's outside. Wade off of first with 2 away. And it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 now. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Drew Smith.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. This one in the air, right field. Marte going back some more, pulls it in on the warning track. New arm for the Giants, Johnny Brebbia. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
John Brebbia.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
The left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And 1 out now. Back to the top of the Mets order. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Next offering misses. 3-1.
Okay.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. This guy has turned into a beast. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's J.D. Davis. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The 1-1. And there's the strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And Jock Peterson stands in.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. And that one is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. The double play ends it right here.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets.